What's going on, everyone? I'm back here with another video. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a look at some of the new features in the PlayStation 4 version 4.5 update. So this came out a few days ago, and it does include a lot of new features. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started and take a look at some of these. So the first and most notable feature is Sony has now added the ability to connect external USB storage devices so you can install and or store games and applications if your internal hard drive happens to fill up. This is something that Microsoft has been doing with the Xbox One for quite a while now. So it's actually nice to see Sony has now brought that functionality to the PlayStation 4. And the device has to be either USB 3.0 or higher to function, as well as the storage capacity on the drive has to be a minimum of 250 gigabytes, and it can go up to a maximum of 8 terabytes in size. So that is the storage range that you have to have your device be in order for it to work with the PlayStation 4. Alright, next up is the quick menu. When holding down the PlayStation button, has gotten a little more user-friendly when creating, joining, and adjusting features for parties. So if I hold down the button here, as you can see, the menu is pretty much unchanged. But if you were to manage a party that you're currently in, you could be able to access and manage some of those features much more easier from this menu here. Next up, the notifications menu has been completely redesigned. It is totally new now, so if we jump over to notifications, as you can see, the entire layout of this menu is totally different. Things are kind of moved around, and if you don't know how to look through this menu, it kind of can be somewhat confusing. Because for me, actually, when I first updated to this and took a look at the notification menu, I was actually really confused and surprised at the way it looked. But it's actually easy once you get to figure it out. Everything's been kind of combined and consolidated into one section, so anything that you're involving an update or downloads and uploads are all within this top section here. So if you click on this, you can see all of your uploads and downloads for videos, screenshots, save data, as well as game updates will all be seen from this one menu here. And then backing out, you can see all of your previous notification history. So you can see your friends that are online, previous installed updates, software updates, things of such. Basically, any notification, it kind of just gets all lumped into this one area. Alright, next involves remote play when using a PC or a Mac device. So, if you're using remote play on either your PC, your Mac, or one of your Sony smartphones or tablets, you can now use the device's built-in microphone for voice chat within games or a party. So that's kind of a neat feature to have. So if you're remote playing from one of those devices, you don't have to have an external mic. You can just use the internal microphone on that device to voice chat with your friends. Next up, we have the ability to customize the PlayStation 4's home screen using a custom screenshot that you may have taken. So if we jump over here to Settings and go into Theme and select Theme, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of this list, you can now get this option here called Custom, and what that allows you to do is when you click on it, you can select an image from your capture gallery. So you can essentially select any screenshot that you have taken within any of the games that you currently have played and set that as your PS4's home screen background. Alright, moving on. You can now post screenshots and other activities and media directly from the activity menu under the What's New section. So if we jump over here to What's New and go down, as you can see, we have a little menu bar up top that says what are you up to. So if you click on that, you can type a message just like you can anywhere else. So you can type, say I'm going to do test. There you go. And then down here you have the option to add a screenshot, tag a game, or tag your friends or other players within this particular post. So in this case, let's go ahead and add a screenshot. And let's say I'm going to select a Battlefield 4 screenshot. And let's just say this one here. You click on it, you can then crop it or zoom it in and out to wherever you like. So we can zoom in or out to crop. And then when you're ready, you hit enter, and then it will ask you if this image will be used. You say OK, and there you go. So that screenshot has now been added to that post, and then it also automatically will tag the game that the screenshot was taken from. So it automatically tagged Battlefield 4 in this case. And then if you're playing with a friend that happened to be captured within the screenshot, you can tag them as well. And then below that, you can adjust the privacy, so you can select it to anyone, friends of friends, just your current friends on your friends list, or no one. So let's say in this case, just want to go to friends, and then when you're ready, you can hit post. And then that will send it off to your activity section, and anyone on your friends list will now see this post show up on their PS4 console's home screen, which is kind of cool. And then if you want to delete the particular post, or if you just don't want it on the news feed anymore, you can hit options on your controller, and then you get this option here that will give you the option to delete it. So we hit delete, it'll ask you if you want to confirm, hit OK, and now that post has been deleted from the newsfeed. Alright, moving on. So this one involves the PlayStation app on your smartphone. So if you happen to be signed in using that particular application on your smartphone device, and you are texting or messaging friends on your friend's PlayStation 4 console, you'll get a little mobile phone icon that will show up on their screen to let them know that you're not actually playing on a PS4 console, rather that you are playing and using a smartphone device. So you now have the ability to adjust the privacy settings for a particular party chat while that particular party in session. So if I jump over here to parties and jump into this party that I already have going, and you jump down here to party settings, you can now have the option to set the privacy while that party is currently in session. So if we select on this, you can hit public or private depending on your preference. And next up here we have involving PlayStation VR, a minor feature that has now supports Blu-ray 3D content. So you can now watch Blu-ray 3D videos from your PlayStation VR headset. Alright, so now the next several features are a little bit smaller features and are a little bit lesser known for those that may not already be aware. But starting with the first, the PlayStation 4 system that you sign into the PlayStation Network for the first time will automatically be activated as your primary PS4 console. So if you go out and purchase a new PS4 console, such as, say, the PS4 Slim or the PS4 Pro, once you sign into PlayStation Network on that particular device, it'll automatically make that device your primary PS4 on your network. Next, you can now upload and download save data straight from the home screen for a particular game. So if I switch over here to, say, Grand Theft Auto 5, if you hit options on the application icon, and you get up this menu here, the very first option you see, you can now see upload/download save data. So you can now directly do this from the home screen. So if you click on that, you now have this menu that will be brought up here that allows you to select what save data you want to manage. So you can go from the PS4 local save data and choose which you want to upload, or you can switch over here to online storage and choose what save data you would like to download to your console. So next up involves the capture gallery. So if we jump into the capture gallery and choose a particular game, so let's say Battlefield 4 again here, and it involves screenshots in this case. If we highlight a screenshot and hit upload, you can now see that we have 3 new options to share that particular screenshot to. So you have the basic Facebook and Twitter options, but you now have the option of activities, messages, as well as communities. So you can share to these 3 sections here directly from the Capture Gallery application. The next feature involving Capture Gallery is if you are also highlighted on the same screenshot or any other one, you hit options, and then you now have the option to edit the particular screenshot in the Share Factory application if you happen to have that downloaded on your system. Alright, moving on. This next one is relatively small, but if you happen to report inappropriate content, you can now preview your report before sending it to Sony. Next up, so this next one involves messages and or party chat notifications. So If you happen to receive a party chat invitation, you can now respond to that particular invitation directly from the Messages application on the PS4 console, or you can reply to it from your PlayStation Messages within your smartphone application using a quick reply, which is pretty handy. Last but not least, the cinematic image mode quality for the PlayStation VR has been significantly improved. So for those that use that, you're going to get a better, improved experience overall. So that is basically it for the PS4 version 4.5 update. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below. It is greatly appreciated and helps out the channel. Also hit that thumbs up button as well. That's also much appreciated. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying my videos. And if you guys have any questions or comments or anything of such, just drop those in the section below, and I'll get back to them as soon as I possibly can. So yes, that is basically it once again. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.